Hey guys, so I'm sitting back here trying to get some inspiration for this area and what I want to do with it. And it, as I sit here and I look at all this room and all this area I have, it kind of reminds me of like business class on an airplane. So I think that's going to be my inspiration. I'm going to try to set it up really convenient with some trays to open up for eating and things like that, some storage, magazine racks. I don't really read magazines, but just racks for storage right here. So I think it's going to be great. It's going to be so much room. All right, so first up, I have this thing. There's a little bit of a contour to fit with the car, so I kind of cut it to make it slide in right there. Whoops. Cut it to make it slide in right there. And that's what I'm going to start with. I'm going to have this slot and a little table across. Well, that's the idea. We'll see if I stick with that plan. Next up, I want to put this little side table flat surface here. Next up, I want to have this little table that opens up like this. So I'm going to need to put a folding table mount. I'll show you that in a second, but the idea is that it would fold up like that. All right, so I got these foldable table brackets, and I've used them before. And I'll leave a link in the description for these, but these are real handy. They fold in, fold down, and fold up. I have such a narrow thing right here, but I'm going to try to squeeze two of these things on just to give it a little bit more security. I don't have anything over here for the sake of space. I don't want to use anything right here. All right, so it's in, and what you do is you just push this lever down there, and it closes like that. And now it goes back up. So what I need to do is I need to put a layer of paint, and I'm thinking about mounting this tray right there too for a little bit added. There's a little lip here, so that's real nice. So let's see if I decide to do that. All right, so I got it painted and I got it reinstalled, and let's take a look at it. I think it turned out pretty well. Here's a little side table, and here's the table that goes up and down. You have these latches. Close it, and let me pull the chair up and let me demo how this works. All right, so I made this slot for this thing here, and you can take a look at what it looks like down there. But it slides out easily like this. And what it is, these aren't new, but finding the right size was a little hard. They don't make this size. There are too many of them. I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested. But this would be an ottoman when I want to relax. So the ottoman just fits right there. You could use this as storage, but that's not the way I'm going to use it, because I just don't want it to take up this much room. But you can use it as storage if you like. Folds up like that. Top piece goes in there. This piece goes there. And it just goes like that. And for me, I just slide it in that slot just like that. So over here, I got the table. I could eat here, or I could put my laptop here, a drink here. Of course, I have a drink holder back here too, but whatever the case, you'll be able to sit back and relax. And the nice thing is that I could sit back here and play my guitar if I want. Nobody wants me to play the guitar anywhere, but that's a different story. But anyways, so now I got this station set up, this business class looking station. I need to work on the bed, which is right here where I'm going to sit with the chair fold back. So let's work on that next. All right, so back here, I want to show you guys 3 different ways you could sleep here. I didn't want to do a built-in bed this time because I wanted more flexibility, and I wanted to have this chair, so a third passenger chair. So I wanted to have a little bit more flexibility in how I travel and the things that I do with this space. So I do need it to sleep at least 2 people, and that's what I'm going to show you guys right now. The first is the simplest, easiest, probably the best space saving type thing is that just use a backpacking blow up mat. So this is just a camping mat. And it's for backpacking, so it's real light. It folds up and it deflates very easily. And you can see plenty of space. So that is the easiest, smallest solution, and you know it's still quite comfortable. If you haven't slept on a good inflatable camping mattress, you know. It's better than you would think it is. But anyways, I'll show you the next option. So the next option I used on many builds before, and it's just this foldable exercise mat that I added a little bit more padding and stuffing, so it's a little bit thicker than when you buy it just straight from Amazon. I'll leave a link if you're interested in this or any of the other sleeping options. But anyways, so it stays folded, and you just open it up, and super fast you got a bed. And one thing that I do prefer about these foam pads over the inflatables is comfort. I think 3-4 inches of foam is more comfortable than than the thin air mattress, because you will hit the bottom sometimes, but this, for the most part, you shouldn't hit the bottom. Same concept. And the nice thing is that if you're done sleeping, it folds away really fast. You don't have to deflate it or anything. So that's my second way, and I'll probably use this quite often. But there's a third way which I'll probably use most often, and I'll show you that in a second. All right, so this third way I wanted to show you guys first by showing you with the car seat upright. And here's where this bag hangs. And yes, you can put the inflatable camping pad here too. But this is something very similar to that, but it's a bit thicker than just a backpacking inflatable. This is a camping inflatable, so it's thicker and more comfortable. And let me show you. I just have it here on this chair. Take it down. Just take off the Velcro. Open it up, and what I have is this rechargeable, USB rechargeable inflator, and we'll just inflate that. Just goes in this hole. All right, so I inflated it using the rechargeable inflator, but there's also a way that you can just step on it right here and inflate it like that. Maybe it's a good way to top off or something, but if I could use a rechargeable, I'm not going to do the hand pump. But anyways, that's the way it's going to sit, and you can see this is much more thick than the backpacking air mattress. So this is going to be a lot more comfortable. Oh yeah, so it's definitely more comfortable. And the nice thing about it is that it packs away real nice and neat behind the back seat like this. After you deflate it, just put it back on the Velcros that I put here on the chair. Strap it up and you're good. And yes, inflating and deflating mattresses is a pain in the butt. I won't lie. The quickest, easiest is the foam. The foam does take more storage space. So I'm thinking that for me right now, the flexibility and the extra space that I have, it's going to be more beneficial than me not having to waste a couple minutes inflating and deflating. I think it works pretty well. Of course, the only thing left to do after I finished my business class seating is to enjoy some Miller time inside the van.